everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is meteorologist Justin Stapleton. I'm here with my good pal, Wednesday Adams.
Oh, also known as meteorologist Caroline Brown, but today is a Wednesday.
That's it
is a Wednesday. I'm Wednesday. It's all coming together.
Anyway, if you've noticed, we are one, not in the other studio. Two, we've got a lot of stuff in front of us here. We want to welcome you guys to the Spooky House Build-Off. Myself, Caroline, we're going to put ourselves to the test. I will probably take these off because I can't see anything through this right now, but it's okay. It's Halloween. So what we're going to do is we are both going to try to build the spookiest house we can, made out of all of this wonderful
Pop-Tarts,
material.
candy.
I got to tell you, the amount of sugar that I can smell right now is like off the charts.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And it's not just us, because we've actually, insiders, you guys are a part of this as well. They can join in. Yeah,
very excited. So if you are an insider and you're joining us now on KPRC 2 Plus here on the live stream, we've got some of our amazing digital folks here with us. They are going to be checking for your comments, questions, hopefully not concerns. If we have any architects out there that say you're building that wrong, don't build that way. But anyway, yeah, if you want to talk to us, go ahead and shoot that there for your insiders. You can find the link, and we will have our lovely digital mistress over here of the dark, Amanda, that will let us know about what we've got, so you can talk to us through our ears.
And at the end, you'll also be able to vote on whose house was the better house. So that's something you'll want to do as well. And if you didn't know, becoming an insider is free.
Vote. Should be no vote.
Completely free to be an insider, and you can also win some really cool prizes. So we do a lot of fun events. So, Justin, what do you say? Are you ready? Are you feeling prepped? I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I got to take these off, though, because I can't see anything. Oh, that's so much better. Don't worry, we'll put those back on. All right, so rules of the game are there are no rules. No, just kidding. We actually do have to try to put together something, the semblance of a house. Now, what does that look like? That is up to you. That is up to me. That is up to Kitty Cat over here.
It's up to the insiders.
It's up to the insiders as well. So if you've got something that you'd like to see in particular, let's say that you want, you know, more sprinkles on top, or you say, oh, Caroline, I think you should put X, Y, and Z over there. Go for it. Let us know, because we want to make this as interactive as possible. And obviously, the more important thing of all of this is when I beat Caroline and I win the whole thing. And we'll get to that
I think we'll just have to see. I think we should start that timer.
All right.
Are we ready to start the timer? We've got 15 minutes on the code. It started.
Okay, timer started.
Okay.
So now the first thing that I think you have to do when you start building things is that you have to actually sample your material to see, make sure material is good. That's a good tasting wall. I think we're okay.
See, I'm going for the structure. I'm starting with a structure first.
Oh, okay. You're getting
being
crazy
strategic, so I already have one in the shape of a house.
So the beauty of this is that not only do we get to get ourselves into a sugar rush, potentially diabetic, but we also may get to burn ourselves with glue guns too.
It's just easier than frosting, especially if it's something you're not going to be
Which is funny, because we did think about doing frosting, and we're talked out of it smartly enough. So, okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's just
much together.
Much quicker. Oh, you're doing a floor.
Oh,
Mine is going to be a more rustic one. Well, I
shouldn't tell you what I'm doing.
I like that you're telling me what you're doing.
I know, I'm cheating here. I'm not cheating yet. Yet. I might. Anyway, so again.
This thing is crumbling.
you need to talk to the building codes.
It's okay. We're feeling great.
Okay, you're feeling good here? All right.
I've got two that resemble a house.
Okay.
Starting strong.
All right, so you start strong. So the better question is, move these out of the way so everybody can see what we're doing here, is what do we need to put inside the house? I feel like that I need some pumpkins.
Ooh, pumpkins. Pumpkins are always a staple.
Yeah, I'm going to put these out in front here.
I like the white. I think I want to do something like a spooky ghost with it. I think.
Again, quality control here.
Ooh.
Very important.
I'm not a big candy corn, candy pumpkin girl. I love looking at them. They're cute, but they just don't do it for me.
They taste like plastic Halloween. I love it.
Only place they're good for is
I know, right?
maybe the trash. I like to use them as trading. If you're trick-or-treating, you know, you go out there, you get the best stuff, and then you trade all your Whoppers with your sister.
Exactly.
Because I don't like Whoppers either.
Okay. Don't forget, if you're just joining us here, we've been going for a couple of minutes. You can add your voice if you're an insider, and you can vote on who is going to win this. Me. at clicktohouston.com.
I'm putting down a house right now.
I'm getting there. I have to let things
it's
have to
Amanda
dry.
here, over here.
Oh, and there's mistress of the digital world, Amanda.
I need some walls, y'all.
I'm working on it.
Come on. Let's get going.
We
we're
are
running
getting
out of time.
there.
I mean, look at that time.
How much time? Oh, 12 minutes. That's
Come on,
actually.
guys. We got to get going.
Oh, I got
we need
this.
some walls.
I got this. Don't you worry about it.
Okay. Probably shouldn't have tried to glue both sides at the same time.
That's all part of the fun.
Oh, it is the fun.
And I have to say, Caroline was really confident.
I was feeling really good.
Was she?
I was feeling really good.
You feeling pretty solid about this?
I was feeling okay. I mean, now my system might be crumbling just a tad, but that's all right.
She's got 3 walls up.
So for those of you on the insiders that are watching us on the live stream that don't know, I actually used to build houses when I was in college.
Ooh, I didn't know that. I said yes before I knew this.
Well, I made the whole thing up. That's a lie. I actually didn't, so. But it's a good story, though, isn't it?
I mean, it is Halloween. It's all about stories.
That's right. It is all about stories. So again, if you've got questions, comments, something...
Tips, helpful tips.
Right. We'd love those as well. Send those to... Those are those at clicktohouston.com, Amanda, mistress of the digital world?
Clicktohouston.com. I only say
Right, we have an article.
y'all.
We have an article that you can tune in. Look at that.
I've already overloaded on sugar, and I've literally just been doing this for 2 minutes.
Oh, yours is funky.
Well, it's a duplex. You know, I like to maximize the amount of space that I have here.
That's
This is the Halloween
completely
spooky house teepee.
This is the Halloween rental property.
Oh, you don't want to be a rental. You know how people treat rentals.
Well, it's candy, so it's probably just going to melt anyway as soon as it rains. But you know, it's all good.
But I have
what
to
we're
say,
here for.
this was all inspired by Caroline. Last year, we did gingerbread houses, and the icing failed miserably. So
Did not go well.
this was her tip. This was her hack. So
Yeah, it's a great idea.
it really is, because you're not going to eat these, really. So
No, I've already had my quota of sugar for like the month.
Well, especially when it comes to making these, like with kids,
Right.
you can construct this before, and it kind of takes out all the frustrating parts.
Yep.
It allows the kids just to do the fun parts. Because, I mean, really, the decorating is the best part, and that's why I'm getting nervous. 9 minutes, and I haven't even started decorating.
Oh, I've already got glue on me.
goodness.
So let's see. Let's go.
Hey,
Whatever these things are.
Wow.
hey, Justin,
Caroline's
trick or
really
treat.
got
Look
like
at
a
my house.
That's great.
Your house is cute, too.
Wow, that's sugary. No, I want this.
Those are full-on sprinkles there, Justin.
That's true.
What?
Oh, my
Uh-oh.
goodness.
Down the shirt. That's going to be a
think I'm
problem
too
in about
focused
30
on
minutes for the show.
Oh, wow.
What do you do? Oh, okay, he's getting fancy with it. I feel like my house is so plain. I need to spice it up.
I haven't had lunch yet either. This is probably not good that I'm eating all this sugar.
Oh, I think it's the best time to do it.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm great,
Candy
my friend.
corn. See, this is the type of candy that I wouldn't eat.
The candy
Those
corn?
gummy worms, though. I've been eyeing
yeah.
these
No,
gummy
these are-
worms.
These are phenomenal. They won't stay in place, but it's okay. Anyway, so we got 8 minutes, a little 8.5 here at this point. So, better question is,
How do you start decorating? Do you have a favorite Halloween movie, Justin?
gosh, you know, I love spooky movies. I've always been a big, well, that's on the shirt, a big spooky movie person.
Yeah, me too.
So, like, classic Halloween's great. That's always a really good one.
Mike Myers?
No.
Oh, the music in that's amazing, too.
Did you know that the music in that was originally composed by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill? So
I'm
John Carpenter was the
amazed.
director of Halloween. Deborah Hill is his longtime producer, and they kind of were monkeying around with, you know, a synthesizer one day, and they came up with that. And they
That's-
thought, well, that'll work. Did you also know?
in my nightmares now.
Did you know the original Michael Myers mask is a mask of who? What?
What?
TV star of the
Oh my God, John
1960s?
Travolta.
No. Think outer space.
Outer Space 1960s. Justin,
I know that was
wasn't
like
around
a day
then.
before you were born.
Oh yes. Do you remember it like it's tomorrow?
Sure you do.
Do I need a door?
Hang on.
Are we judging from one side or all sides?
We're going to post a photo on clicktohouston.com in our poll, and people will be able to pick a favorite.
To pick their favorite?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Just need to get to it.
This is in Denver. Oh, no. Now I've got powdered sugar all over me. Anyway, any guesses, Caroline?
Oh my gosh, 1960s. I couldn't.
Boldly go where no man has gone before.
And this is an actor they made it
An
after?
actor, yes. They didn't have a lot of money for this movie, so they decided.
1960s. That is beyond my. Gosh.
Amanda, mistress of the digital dark, do you know
Do
who
you
it
know
is?
this answer?
Don't you Google it.
She grabs her phone. She is digital.
You're gonna freak out when you figure out who it is.
No, no, no.
If an insider knows, if you know, send it to us. Who is that Michael Myers mask? What actor did they bleach that out?
That's actually insane. I don't know if I would want that. Like, your face is now Michael Myers.
It's really interesting if you think about it.
Yeah. It's kind of spooky. Oops, I'm trying to rotate some colors on here.
I know. Okay.
I should have put purple. What was I thinking? Oh no. Whatever. I feel like you gotta pick a pattern and then just really
you gotta
go.
just stick with it
You
at
gotta
this point.
stick with it.
All right, so 6 minutes. We're still rolling. I'd like to say that I have a pattern here, but I don't.
I like
So,
it. I think it's looking nice.
I'm just sort of going abstract here. I'm feeling kind of funky with this, so.
Feeling a little funky. I'm
Feeling a
feeling
little
kind of
crazy.
traditional with it.
Yeah, but you're good at decorating things, and I just eat candy.
I'm working on it.
You're doing great.
Thanks.
Looks really good. I'm gonna beat you, but you're doing great. Amanda, mistress of the digital dark, did you figure out the answer yet?
No,
Would you like to know?
I'm
would like
just
to
so
know.
excited to see your creations as they come together.
Okay, well, I'm now getting
The
glue all
two
over myself at
approaches
this
are going
point.
to be very difficult for the voting. I mean,
I agree.
Well, that's the question is, do they want a classic? A timeless classic?
Timeless classic.
I guess I do need to make like some sort of a door. Ooh, and the spooky eyes. I've got an idea.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
It's always a
Here we
good
go.
sign when you have an
Okay,
idea.
well, I got 5 minutes. I got plenty.
yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
guys
I'm
are running out of time though.
Oh, I got plenty of. Listen, we work in television, man. 5 minutes. I can like make a sandwich and write a dissertation in 5 minutes.
I will say that is one thing I pride myself on. Whenever I have to get out the door really quick, I'm like, okay, I'm putting on tornado warning weather. Meaning I can
right.
put that weather on, I can put that makeup on and be out the door and
Exactly.
Well, that's a question.
What's that?
Which house do you think would
Oh, shoot.
sustain the bigger storm?
Probably Caroline. Oh, I've got wind tunnels,
You do.
right?
You do. Those windows are open in case there's heavy wind.
They're most certainly open.
yeah, I don't know how I feel about mine when it comes to sustaining the weather.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes you just gotta have a cute house.
Gotta give it a shot. That's right. You know what? I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for sweater weather?
No. I like the heat. That's why I live in Houston.
I say yes, but
Do you?
I instantly always regret it. I love sunshine. I love 90
I
degrees.
believe I've run out of glue here.
Insiders are saying you should
Anyone?
use more powdered sugar.
Oh,
Agreed. I should use. Uh-oh. What have I done here? Oh, that's not. Wait, what?
okay.
Doing it right there, Justin.
I think. Whoa! I'm having.
That's my personal glue gun.
Sorry.
so-
I won't ruin it. I promise. Okay.
You guys are getting down to the wire here.
I know the time is actually going by a lot quicker than I
It is
expected
going
it
to be a lot
to.
quicker. I've got to reinforce my bottom wall here.
Yeah. Nah. Okay.
Okay. So I will give you guys the answers here since we're getting down to the nitty gritty.
You have to.
The actor, they didn't have a lot of money when they first started making Halloween, so they said, well, let's just go find what we can find at a novelty store.
A novelty store.
And they found a mask of William Shatner.
Oh, I should have known that.
Put a bunch of crazy hair on it and bleached it. So next time you watch the original Halloween, ow, that's warm.
Yep, it's warm out there.
Can't curse on the live stream here.
Proud of you.
Well, it's not over. I still got 2.5 minutes. Anyway, yeah, so if you watch the original, look at it, and then for those that don't know, William Shatner, For those of you who don't know, William Shatner is Captain James Tiberius Kirk from Star Trek.
Ooh, that's pretty neat. I feel like that would be a good Halloween costume.
It is. Do you know, in Friday the 13th, the director was a guy named Sean Cunningham, and they actually shot it in one of the upstate lakes in New York. So when it looks like, oh, it's Camp Crystal Lake, it's beautiful, it's upstate New York, it actually was upstate New York. Same story there. They basically had very little money to make this movie, but decided it was something that they were willing.
Oh my gosh, 2-minute warning, by the way.
Oh, yours looks so much better.
Oh, too sweet.
I'm failing here. Okay.
I'm
doing too
adding
much-
eyes. I'm
See, that's
adding
the problem.
eyes
I'm
to
doing-
Confidence here, Justin.
I'm doing too much trivia. I need to do more building.
I like the trivia.
I go back to my bread and butter, which is trivia.
I am a fan of trivia, but I think my trivia is usually
Also, I keep putting all these Christmas colors on a Halloween thing. I'm not sure.
Well, this is inspired by the gingerbread house.
It's true. It's a good point. You know what? You're right. That is a good point. It is inspired by the gingerbread house.
I'm doing some ornate decorating
You did ornate decorating?
pretty soon. Once we
We
get
also
that.
have the M&Ms, y'all.
Okay, M&Ms.
I've been eating some of the M&Ms.
I actually, M&Ms, peanut M&Ms are my kryptonite. That and yogurt-covered raisins.
So an insider is getting very outspoken, saying Justin should add M&Ms to his duplex and Caroline should add sprinkles.
You got it.
Sprinkles. Okay,
Can
I
do.
can definitely do sprinkles.
First, I'll add these to my mouth. Mmm. Okay, let's see. You got a couple on the duplex here.
Okay.
And thanks to everybody who are, actually there are more than one person.
Good
To all the
English.
people joining in, and if you did miss the beginning of this, we will be posting the entire segment together.
Yep.
On clicktohouston.com, you'll be able to go back and rewatch and see the whole process.
Yes.
And also, definitely vote on our poll.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And you know who to vote for. Which
that would
house
be Justin Stapleton.
seems sturdy? Which one would you want to be living in?
Neither, because they're made of candy.
Even better.
Okay, we're wrapping up, guys. We got 15 seconds left.
Okay.
So again, thank you for joining us.
This is just the
we
end of
both
the
have glue and
competition.
everything. Yeah, the end of this part of the competition.
Okay.
All right, but anyway, so as we said before, if you're not an insider, absolutely join us, and we'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Candy's down.
Candy's down. Now we can look at them, Justin.
Oh my God, yours is much better.
Oh, no way.
I love it.
I watched a video before.
Of course.
I wanted to know how to construct. Don't throw candy. I'll eat it. So,
What's more?
my house, I went for
Yeah.
a very traditional. I tried to make a spooky little face in the front here.
Good.
So I have a spooky face,
Yeah.
some spooky eyes.
I love
Because
it.
it's not Halloween without some spooky eyes looking at you.
Indeed.
The sides where it gets a little bit messy,
I like it.
and then the back is just a solo pumpkin.
It's good.
So this is my creation. This side
great.
has another spooky one.
Looks fantastic.
Let's look at yours.
I went with the duplex.
Classic.
Yeah, so, we've got basically running our way across Denver with the snow on the ground and
Beautiful.
and wind tunneling as well. So just in case you get heavy winds off the plains, you can rip it right through.
Extremely practical.
And it's affordably priced as well. So I think this is definitely one that the folks will enjoy.
Well, I will say this was a blast to make it. So
Yeah.
something I recommend for anyone with kids, making this out of a Pop-Tart takes no time. And it's delicious and fun.
Yep.
And you can use icing instead of a hot glue gun. So
That's right.
that is certainly an option if you are doing with some kiddos.
A lot of fun as well. So again, thanks for joining us as well. If you're not an insider, you can sign up at clicktohouston.com. We will run this entire segment, including the smack talking as well, and me throwing things at
Ooh.
Caroline. On our website at clicktohouston.com. And again, if you're not an insider, sign up for it. We're going to have a lot more fun things like this over the next eons.
Forever. Happy Halloween.